Good morning. How are you folks doing this morning? Good? A little sleepy? Maybe you're outside yesterday. Were any of you outside yesterday? Yeah, it was so nice out yesterday. It was too hot. Yeah, I know. You found it a little too hot. I'm curious, how many of you thought it was too hot yesterday? Anyone? Yeah, a few of you? Yeah, a few in the congregation. Yeah, it was pretty warm yesterday. Well, yesterday we were outside part of the time, but part of the reason that we had a long day yesterday is we had to get up early because we had to be at this place. Murray, can you advance the slide? At the dog show. There's a dog show in Saskatoon this weekend. Did any of you know that? No. Have any of you ever been to a dog show before? Laura has. Not you? Well, it's a place where there's lots of different dogs, and they show dogs, and some of the shows are to see if the dogs will do what their owners tell them to do, and they get certificates if they do. And some of the dog show is for the dogs to look pretty, and the dog that looks the most like the type of dog they're supposed to be is the winner. So Ellen, my partner, was showing our dog Kirby. And Kirby was very happy to be there, but he was not happy to stand still. He's never happy to stand still. So Ellen had to kind of put a collar on him and try and make him stand still. Dogs are funny in that they like to know who's in charge. And in fact, they need to know that someone's in charge. If a dog thinks that there's no one in charge, they freak out. Like seriously, it's just like, no one's in control here, like no one's the leader. This is not a good thing, people. Dogs are like pack animals. And so if there's two dogs, they have to decide between each other. Okay, well, who's going to be what they call the top dog? Who's going to be the boss and who's going to be the not boss, you know? And are you going to be the not boss or the boss, Wiley? The boss? Well, maybe you can be the boss over Isla, at least while she's little like this. You better be careful, though. Yeah, you've got big sisters, too, who might be the boss over you. People are not totally like that. We don't always need a boss, but, you know, people do it is important for us to know who's the leader, like who's kind of in charge. If you all went to school one day and there were no teachers there, what would you do? Have free time, yeah. Go outside, yeah. Yeah. It would be fun. It would be fun for the first little bit anyhow. But if you had to go there like every day and it was just free time and you did what you want, you know, it might get kind of boring after a while. There would be nothing to do, nothing organized. And you don't think it would get boring? Oh yeah, you think you would bring your tablet to school and watch it all day. Yeah, Oh, you'd sneak it to school, would you? Well, you're clever. I'll take that. But we need to know that someone's kind of in charge. There needs to be leaders in this world. So, let's talk about Michael. Michael is away today because he was at a meeting and he was being the leader at the meeting. So he had to be the one who said, okay, we've talked enough about this, let's go on to the next thing. And so if we all came to church and I wasn't taking Michael's place, or Keith wasn't taking Michael's place, and we all just came in and sat down and there was no one standing up here to tell us what was going on next, it would be a bit weird to not have anyone leading us through the service. So it's important for people, too, to have leaders. And it's important that there be some people who kind of help us through and tell us what's coming next and love us as well. And as you get older, like you, mostly right now, you've got teachers and people leading you. But as you get older, you're going to be leading other people. I bet Maya sometimes In Filipino school, sometimes people look to you because you're older in there, and you have to do stuff with the little kids and be a leader, and yeah. I know that Josie helped us out with last PD day, and she was a leader there. And so as you get older, you have to be the leaders too. So right now, maybe most of you need leaders, but the world will need leaders later on, and you will be them. And so you have to listen to your leaders and learn from them how it is to be a good leader, how it is to love the people that you're leading, and lead them into doing good things. So we've got communion happening later today, so you can go downstairs with Adrian. I've got to stay up here because otherwise it's going to be chaos and anarchy. So, oh, you laugh now. So you guys can go downstairs, and then when it's time for you to come back up, Keith, oh no, not Keith, because you're going down with the youth, but I'll send someone to come and get you, okay? All right. We'll see you when it's time for communion.